What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on PLTR ticker. And on today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point, right after we broke this support line, and I've told you that at that moment we had only wicks below this support range that is at the price point of about $20.58, and I've told you that if this range holds, we might have some trend continuation to the upside. And for those of you who are conservative enough, you might wait for the confirmation, and I've told you that confirmation might be the movement to the upside when we can see consistently higher highs and higher lows. And when we break this swing high right after this breakout, this will be a very good entry point for you with the confirmation that we potentially might start an uptrend. So otherwise, you could enter your position on every daily red candle, and we have another candle right here, and your average price for this position might be at around $20 price point, and it is very good price for this company, and I will show you in a minute why I think so. So let's continue with the fundamental news, and for now let's start with the company profile. For those of you who don't know, Palantir Technologies builds and deploys software platforms for the intelligence community in the United States to assist in counterterrorism investigations and operations. They have two main products, Palantir Gotham for government purposes and Palantir Foundry for commercial contracts. And for now, this company has a total market cap of $41.40 billion. They have a revenue of $1.43 billion with a negative net income of $512.53 million. They have very good revenue growth of 43.12%, and their total cash position is very stable. They have more than $2.5 billion on their balance sheet, and their total debt is very small compared to their total cash, and it is only $263.23 million. So financially, this company is very stable and no doubts about it, but we still have this massive movement to the downside. Basically, from the beginning of November, almost 30 days, we have consistently moving south. And what is the reason of this movement? First of all, let me show you that we are in red. All the markets are in red, and as you can see, it is a heat map of S&P 500, and we are on a weekly time frame, and all of the markets are in red during this week. And this is one of the reasons. Second one, right here on fintel.io, on the section of insider trading, we have more filings that Alex Karp still selling his stocks. But I covered it multiple times, and nothing bad with this action in my opinion, because he has to do this type of action in order to pay his bills on his new shares. And I covered it in my previous video, why he has these quite big numbers of stock-based compensation for his employees. And he has a brilliant explanation of this action. So let's continue with the recent news. And on December the 2nd, we have basically two recent news. First of all, Palantir secures additional $43 million contract from Space System Command. And second one, Palantir and Kinder Morgan sign a multi-year agreement to strengthen pipeline operations. And let's start with this news. Palantir Technologies, a leading builder of operating systems of the modern enterprise, and Kinder Morgan, one of the largest energy infrastructure companies in North America, today announced a multi-year partnership to deploy Palantir's data integration software platform Foundry in Kinder Morgan's storage operations to drive efficiency and safety. And let me quote you this. Safety, reliability and affordability are critical to the nation's energy infrastructure. Utilizing Foundry will strengthen Kinder Morgan's ability to maintain its lead in those fields, said Shyam Sankar, Palantir's chief operating officer. Energy companies like Kinder Morgan have vast amounts of data from disparate sources that rarely interact, and we believe Foundry is the best tool on the market to solve this complex problem. So, as you can see, The Foundry is an unique product that allows companies to aggregate a lot of different types of data and give a possibility to make a wise decisions based on this data. So, and let me show you next one. It is much more interesting in my opinion, and let me quote you this. Palantir Technologies announced today the Space System Command's Cross-Mission Ground and Communications Enterprise awarded a $43 million contract to continue its delivery of data and decision platform to support national security objectives. This $43 million contract is an additional extension expanding upon previous awards from April and August this year. The total cumulative face value of the contracts is $91.5 million. And I have to say that if you carefully read all their press releases, you can find a lot of interesting information. So, this contract means that they almost doubled its value, because they added $43 million and the total number of this contract is $91.5 million. This means this product for this particular company is a very good tool, and with this tool they can achieve much higher targets. On top of that, this means that this contract is quite sticky, and they added this contract without huge customer acquisition costs, because they already have this customer and they just added another contract on top of previous one. And in my opinion, it is a very good sign for the company, and these two recent news are very good news from the fundamental standpoint. And let me show you this information. On fintel.io, on the list of their institutional investors, we have several new filings, and these filings are quite big. As you can see, one of this company added its position by $34 million, more than $34 million. And I have to say that the average price of this position is about $24. On top of that, let me show you this chart. It is Palantir's institutional ownership, and as you can see, on December 21st, we have huge spike already, huge spike in interest from institutional investors. This means this range of about $20 and below is a very good potential entry point for the majority of long-term investors to invest in this company. On top of that, let me show you that ARK Invest is still putting its money into this company, because on November 29th they added about 500,000 shares more to their position in Palantir. And this means you can rely on this company as your long-term investment. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, basically you have several possibilities. If you want to invest in this company for the long term, you can add your position on every daily red candle, as already mentioned. On top of that, if you want more confirmation, you have to wait until you will see higher highs and higher lows, and in this case you will have more confirmations to add your position without major downsides. And the third option, for those of you who want to try to catch the trade with this company, you can rely on this pattern. If I switch to 4 hours time frame, let me show you indicators. Right here, as you can see, we have higher lows on our side with the lower lows on the price action, and this pattern is the bullish pattern. It is a bullish divergence, and this divergence shows us that we have very good chances to have a trend reversal, and this bounce should hit some targets, and these targets might be following. If I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this very top, from the beginning of November till our recent bottom right here, we have about 21.27% as our first target. If this level holds, this range will be your first target, and the range of $22.56 will be your potential second target if we will have only a bounce to these ranges. But if you want to invest, just accumulate your position, and no doubts that this company in a matter of several years will cost much higher than it costs for now, and that's why you can rely on this company as your long-term investment. So, I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!